Hey guys, and welcome. This is once again Never Summer from RC Groups. Today I'm talking once more about the T-33 shooting star made by RC Lander. Now this ain't the T-33 shooting star. This is my F-18 Super Hornet made by Freewing, which powers on a very powerful 3.7 kilo Frost 6S setup using a 6500 milliamp Hyperion battery. But let's not talk about this for today. Today we are talking about the T-33, which, as you can see, is as good as done. Okay, the T-33 has been quite a bit of a build. Some parts, as I mentioned in the other videos, did not fit as good as like other manufacturers do, but however, she's finished and she looks gorgeous, and I'm pretty sure most of you all will agree with that. Now you can see that the drop tanks are not installed, or basically not glued on. Reason for that is that I'm thinking of having them for my Maiden Flight not installed, or if I'm going to have them put on but with rare earth magnets. Now those drop tanks are quite big, and for a piece of big foam, and they're bigger as a cucumber, they do have a little bit of weight, like, you know, not too much, but just a little bit of weight. It's okay, it's nothing all too serious, but you could add some rare earth magnets for these drop tanks and have them detachable whenever you think you want to get a bit more of a slippery airframe. Okay, so I don't know about this yet. I mean, we could install some rare earth magnets, maybe two big ones, or maybe three small ones or medium ones on the top. Same goes on the bottom, something like that, if that may be possible, and just have them, you know, detachable whenever you want them to. Now, another thing is, on the T-33 is the side plates on the intake here. They have not been glued on yet, because you can see there, when you take them out, you do have a little bit more room for the air flowing in and going straight to fan, straight to the fan and through the exhaust duct. And I haven't yet decided much if I should be installing them or not, but I want to get really the most power out of this setup, if I, of course, can. And I've just seen a few small bits and pieces that I don't know if it's just my eyes, but I think the wheels here, they don't appear to be too straight. Well, but there's something you can see there. When I move it, it's a little bit wobbly. Oh well, you know, nobody's perfect, but I can see it a bit more better than you guys can see through the video. Now let's just open the canopy. Just gonna put down the camera for a second. Alright. The canopy is a pretty tight fit. So this is the interior, basically the battery compartment. What I did is I put the whole cable stuff through there, and the hole isn't nice, but I'm gonna fix this up later, because I haven't been doing anything on that for some time now. As you guys know, I haven't been flying for about now 3 or 4 months. I don't know. I actually lost count. And what I did here is the nose steering wheel installation of the servo. So the way the instruction manual actually was showing me how to install the servo was to actually cut a hole inside the fuselage, right where the servo was placed, as you can see. But because the fuselage size, or let's say the depth is not enough, the servo would come out on the other side and it would look out, which is not going to look really pretty. So I decided just to cut a bit of a hole, install the servo, and with some hot glue, and then I put some foam blocks on the side with epoxy. Same goes for this one here. And right now the servo is actually really nicely installed, and I could actually take it out anytime I like to. Okay, so when I am actually moving the wheel, it's alright, it's okay, it's not a biggie at all. So, and another part is here, is this part here. I don't know if you guys actually realize that, but let's have a look at this. Can you guys see this? This part here, okay? This part is a bit, it's not, it has a bit more depth than the other part. So here, you would actually have, it goes the same here. So basically, this foam part here, okay, this foam part here would have to have the same cutouts, the same depth of this part here. So when you drop this in, it would really nicely line up and sink into this place, which is not the case. So I don't know if you guys have this, had this as well, the same thing. I'm thinking if I should cut out a bit of foam to make it a real nice drop in, or if I should be leaving it, because when you actually installing, when you're putting the screw from the other side and it comes up here and it gets tightened, what happens is that this actually goes a bit down, gets into the space there, and this part here would elevate. Of course, because it's glued on, it's not going to happen, but this is just some ideas that came to my mind. I don't know if I should leave it or not. And another quick thing is, I'm always a little bit worried when it comes to the Maiden Flight. Just let me show you just right here. So here you have the control horn, and the clevis, the push rod, and here you have that screw which holds the push rod in place. Now I actually never seen this before, that it could happen, but the possibility is always there that the screw could come loose and I would lose the push rod and the plane would go out of control in the air. Of course, that's theoretical, but it's a possibility. Don't know what you guys think about that, and let me know if I should leave it like this, or did you guys put a little bit of some CA glue on it, or you guys just left it because it's actually strong enough, or you installed as well a clevis on this side just as it is on the other, but I think it's not going to work out because of this cutout part. That's just another thing to consider. And same goes for here and there. And what else do I have to complain? No, actually that's it. Yeah, that's actually it. So one thing is actually the drop tanks. Should I put some array of magnets on them, or should I just glue them on? Because the airframe will get a bit more slippery. You will get a bit more top speed out of it. The second thing is the actual side plates on the intake. That's the second thing. The third thing is, what's the third thing? The push rod installation with the screw. And the fourth thing is, what's the fourth thing? Yeah, of course, the plate inside the battery compartment, if I should make the cutout as it is on the wooden piece, just to make it really flush. And so it's a nice drop-in fit, or if I should leave it and that's gonna be okay, or I don't know, or maybe could be, possibly, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think about this. The plane is actually otherwise ready to go. The installation is complete, just got to do the cable management a little bit. Part of it has already been done, so I'm just going to put maybe a tube or something through there, because there's, I don't want to cause extra turbulence inside the fuselage on the actual intake. And the batteries are on the way from the United States. Those are two 5S 5000 milliamp 35C Hyperion battery packs. I tried to use my 5500 milliamps as a test, which goes in my Spark, and I tested them, and you can see here on the band that those actually do not fit because they're a bit too much. They, you know, a bit too fat, I would say. The weight is a bit more, you get about 100 grams more, so I think maybe the CG would suffer a bit. And yeah, that's about it for now. So let me know, comment your ideas and whatnot. I know I'm a bit picky, I'm sorry, but you know, I just want to get an airframe, basically a plane, or should I say, sorry, a jet that lasts, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with. Yes, of course, you can do knife edges and stuff like that, and I can see that from here, that retracts the wheels actually, they don't look too straight. This one there shows a bit to the left, and that one there, the right main gear, shows a bit to the right, so I think I gotta adjust this a bit too. Not gonna be a problem at all. So this is about it for now, guys. All the planes that I have right now, which is just foam, but it's better than nothing, of course, they're almost ready to be taken back in the air. Of course, I'm looking through new EDF units, new EDF composites with more powerful fan units, more thrust. Of course, about the same amps, like this one takes 100 amps, but it flies for about 7 minutes on a 6500 milliamp LiPo Hyperion battery, which is, of course, a massive bloody brick. Sorry. Yeah, that's it. That's it for now. And if you do have any suggestions, comments, let me know, and we can discuss this by not this weekend, but next weekend. The plane should be ready, the latest in 3 weeks. Depending how fast I'm going to get my batteries, then I'm going to make some taxi stuff, taxiing on the runway, and hopefully to get this baby up in the air, because a lot of people waiting to have this baby flying. She looks great, doesn't she? Well, this is it for now, guys, and stay tuned for more videos coming shortly. I'm trying to get them in now more frequently. And until then, enjoy flying, never summer, out.